Communism does not work. Just look at all the other countries. Look at the countries that remain in third world that we try to lift up over decades and make them similar to what we are. Look at countries that have successfully become similar to what we are, like Libya, Ghana, countries that have, you know, opportunities in them. If they didn't have, Ghana, if they didn't have a puppet leader, they would flourish and the people would flourish. If the leader cares about the people, he wouldn't hinder them from capitalizing and growing. But anybody who tells you that it's wrong to have billionaires, you ought to be weary of, because you're going to get stuck. And these are things that wars are made from. And if you don't like wars, then you shouldn't want communism. I don't care if it's civil war or, world wars. Civil wars start with control. Communism is a sense of control. It is sad that people are not educated, that people are not researching instead of listening to CNN or MSNBC or ABC or any of these other channels before you allow somebody to tell you what is good for you. These people are literally telling you that the world is a horrible place because somebody is coming and he promised to obliterate the deep state. So since he's trying to obliterate the deep state, it's obvious that he's trying to free and save us. People don't understand that we got enemies in Congress who are trying to literally lie, and they're the reasons why we have birthright citizens today who are in offices in this country and who have been used as a tool to take over our country and to destroy the American way of life. It'll be 4th of July in a few days. If you don't know how fortunate we are as a people here in America, you ought to listen, look at some old movies, look at some old videos, learn the history of America. If you never really thought about really getting into that, because then and only then will you really know how fortunate you are, and no one has a right to take anything from you or still come and still kill and destroy. You think people stop stealing, killing, and destroying? You really think that? No, it's always been a trick. And these people, they're good at their tricks. They're good at their tricks. They have given those, because I have a friend that won't talk to me, that won't deal with me because of CNN. They actually believe that, they say I see things, I'm closed-minded or something because of the way I see things. No. It's crazy how that's what tells me that it's an alternate reality, because I have to suffer because I can't explain to this person, because they really go on the words of some crooked people like CNN. Hey, General Mosquito. Yeah, America's going through it. We got the media and Democrats lying, paying people to lie to the people and give them a sense. I say Democrats because they're over these cities that they have control over, and they can do whatever to the people to make it look like there is no progress, that Trump has not made no progress. But these are probably people who don't really pay attention to other states or look at other states, or they feel like they're just uneducated, I guess. I don't know how much more to tell you on that one, but, and I'm just gonna say that it's so much awful things happening. I mean, when they don't, when you don't lift up your president in your country, and you don't know how you're affecting the American people. It's so much horrible things people are doing out here to their children. It's so much horrible things that people have done, and that crime has gone higher. As far as the little news I follow, it's always some dad and threw his kid and choked in the crib, or threw him so hard against the wall that he's, it's awful. But they don't know no other way. They don't have a good spirit within them, or they want to tear the country down. That's what they want to do. They want to tear our country down. And I get mad when you try to tell me about something I know overall, that I know the whole deal, what's going on, and you don't know, bits and pieces, but you're going to try to tell me the scheme of things, and then want me to argue. I don't like to argue. I don't like to argue. I'm not going to sit up and just be arguing over something that's trivial to me, because I shouldn't have to prove anything to you. I need you to go and do your research and learn, and learn what the truth is, because what's about to happen for us is going to change our whole lives. It's going to change everything for us. Our whole world, basically. I mean, they keep saying that. I want to ask these damn, because I'm in a blue state, but I have a red governor, and I'm telling you, I see it, I feel it, so I'm telling you that they lie out here, flat out lie, and they don't know how these things affect people's lives. It's awful. It's awful. But I know, I hold on to the point when I know my friend is going to come to me. When people see the light, when people finally see the light, and they see the truth, because I don't understand how they put together the things that these people be saying. Once you listen to Trump and you see Trump act totally different, the opposite. He's the one with Truth Social. He's the one with Truth Social. They took him off social media as president. They took him off social media. The deep state. So how do people how do they put it together? I don't get it. How did they put together that he's a Nazi racist? How did they get that? He dated a mulatto woman, and he loves black women. He loves black men. You know, he grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get I don't get it. I don't get it. He never tried to oppress black people. He tried to lift the black people up to be like him. He tried to get, to do the business. He did black things. I mean, what I mean by black things is because I have to talk to people like this because they don't understand that it's not easy, that you're going to fail in business. You're going to fail with, and that's just that's not nature of the beast. Nobody said that you're going to do something and it's going to be 100% successful. So when they talk about Trump failing, a lot of black people, we failed, in things. We tried things, it didn't work, so we move on to the next. We might have to file bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy in my life, decades and decades. It's been decades ago, in the 90s, and I have not done it since. And I'm sure Trump hasn't done it since. So people want to harp on these little things, and they don't even know what they're talking about. They're getting paid lots of money to be on TV and down Trump. Believe me, they sold out. But half of these people, I think, they come from third world countries, even though, a lot of people might think, oh, they're U.S. citizens. No, not necessarily, because like I said earlier in this discussion, birthright citizenship was used as a tool to tear down our country. So who's to say that the people that own CNN weren't birthright citizens? That the people that are owning are not birthright citizens who were trained and raised that we're going to bring down America. Because that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. And the way to bring down America is to do the alternate reality. Make half of us think that the sky's falling and make the other half, let the other half look like fools. Look like we're being conned or there's something not right in our minds, because we're behind Trump 100%. And we see his progress every day. But they don't show his progress. They're not showing his progress. These people are pure, cold, wicked. And as far as I'm concerned, we may need to send them back to a third world country or send them to a third world, round them all up. Those who want to cause this confusion and disgrace, those who are not here uplifting America and wanting the best for America, because you're a terrorist. I'm gonna say it loud and clear. You're just the fact of it is you're a terrorist. If it's anything other than that, you're here to terrorize. And something needs to be done about that, because we're here to live a free life, a great life, and flourish and move forward, progress. We can't progress. The Dems haven't allowed us to progress for decades. There has not been no progression until Trump has come along and started putting in ways that the country could grow economically without living off the backs of its people. And the Dems want that to continue through immigration, through allowing illegals to be in our country and to take advantage of everything that our ancestors worked hard to give us. And it's sickening. It's really sickening. So that's what's going on. They're not allowing Trump's things to work, and then they're downplaying what Trump is doing by saying, oh, look at the economy, it's getting better. I guess because he decided to back off of the tariffs. Well, Trump got a trick in the bag for them, and I am ready for him to unleash it. Because I know with this trick, this magic trick, it will obliterate the deep state and Dems for eternity. And not only that, it will free the American people from tyranny and strife and that we endure. So with that said, always remember true love, real peace, and the higher self within the soul. Till next time, peace.